Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here in MLB The Show 22. And in the last episode, we finished up season number 3, and we almost got fired. It's true. We almost got fired because we choked down the stretch and didn't win the last series against the Rangers, who are bad, and we didn't finish above 500. I think we finished with the exact same record as we had in year 2 with 80 wins. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. And then that was the end of our contract. And then we go to the off season and we get offered a new contract. We had a few teams interested in our services. Thankfully, one of those teams was the Chicago Cougars. So they offered us a contract. We accepted it, another 3-year contract. But now the stakes are higher. The expectations are bigger. They want to see vast improvement. They want to see pennant titles. They want to see division titles. They want to see going to the ALCS. They want to see World Series appearances. Chicago fans are chomping at the bit for another World Series. So we've got a lot on our plate, and we need to use this offseason to help us out. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get into this third offseason and see what we can do to improve this team even more. Okay, so I've talked about in past episodes how I have wanted to improve the pitching even more. I feel like it's just not good enough. Shane McClanahan's just not doing good. I feel like Tyler Glasnow is good. Dylan Cease is good. Obviously, Jack Flaherty we didn't really get to see much of because the fact that he was injured for such a big portion of the season. He only played in, 9 games or something? 13 games he played last season. So he just didn't do enough. I think the bullpen is good. I like what we've got going on here in the bullpen. I do think we need to either trade Shane McClanahan or make some moves happen with him. Another guy that I think we need to move on from is Tyler O'Neill. What position is this? It's right field. Who was our right fielder? Why is he not here anymore? Who was our previous right fielder? Oh, it was Spencer Torkelson. He's in AAA? They put Spencer Torkelson in AAA? Why would they do that? That's weird. No wonder he got moved from the thing. But we do need to probably figure out a actual real life right fielder. I just don't think Torkelson's going to cut it. Maybe he can move over to be the DH, and then Alejandro Kirk comes off the bench. I don't know. I feel like we need to figure something out there. And we need to figure out another center fielder because Julio Rodriguez is just not developing the way that he should. Maybe he needs to play more. Maybe that's my fault. I don't know. But there's some positions that we need to fill. Tyler O'Neill at left field. I'm not 100% sold on Tyler O'Neill. I don't really know what I want to do there. We do have to hire a third base coach. And is there anybody that adds to our team that doesn't have minuses? Yes, Mark Staub. Or Staub, he adds to it, so we'll offer him a decent contract. Hopefully he accepts that pretty soon. We have exclusive free agents for Tyler O'Neill and Emilio Pagan. I'm probably not going to offer Emilio Pagan, but I don't know what I want to do with Tyler O'Neill. I might want to trade him away. Our budget, we're paying Francisco Lindor a lot of money. We're paying Jack Flaherty a lot of money. Tyler Glasnow is getting paid a lot of money. Pete Alonso is getting paid a lot of money. So we got to figure out what we want to do here. We got to figure out what we want to do. Do we want to trade? Oh, and I also got to go to Detroit because I think they're the ones that picked up. Yeah, there he is, Louis McDonald. This player is not signed to a contract. He cannot be traded. Okay, so once they sign him back to a contract, then we'll trade for him back. So we got to get him back. But we got to trade. Do we trade away Tyler O'Neill for another left fielder? He's not under contract, so we can't even do that. All right, so I'm going to go actually and rebrand the team. And change the home or the away uniforms, get rid of the pinstripes and do all that. So I'll see you guys when that's all finished. Okay, so I finished that. I got rid of the pinstripes. If you want to take a look at it, this is what the new jersey will look like. It looks a little bit like our home jerseys or our away jerseys, whatever they were for the Chicago Cougars in the NFL with the piping on the side or with the stripes on the side. So that kind of early, I think they were on the shoulder pads for the NFL, but it looks a little bit similar to that, so I thought that'd be pretty cool. But this is what the away jersey will look like for next season, and obviously the home jersey is the pinstripes still, because I do enjoy the pinstripes for the home jersey. I think they look pretty cool. So that's going to be what our jerseys look like for next season. We've got some interesting things to take care of. We can start simulating a little bit into free agency period and make sure that our coaching or our thing doesn't have, okay, Astros have offered him a job, but we're still the best offer, so that's good. Let's keep going. Mark Stroud, we had the best offer. Why did he accept that offer? He had no interest in those guys. That's just annoying. Luckily, there's another guy here. This guy's a lot younger, Luke Gonzalez, so I'll offer him another good contract, and hopefully he accepts. Now we go to, okay, we got him after the first day. So, would you like, today's the last to tender qualifying offers. Do we have to qualify an offer on him? Tender qualifying offer. Sure, we'll offer him a 19. We might trade him in the end. I don't know. All right, now we got free agency. Juan Soto. I've been looking for a right fielder. That is for sure. I may have to go back and withdraw that offer on him, because we're not going to have enough money to bring in Juan Soto if we need to, because we had a lot of people to offer arbitration to. We got to offer tender contracts on these guys because we got to bring those guys back. So there is some interesting things here. Shane Bieber's up for a contract. He's going to be expensive. The bullpen or the closing pitchers are pretty good too. Catcher is all right. First base is not amazing. Second base, there's some decent players here. Third base, a couple good players. Shortstop, obviously, the main one is Carlos Correa. Then you've got Tyler O'Neill, the second best left fielder. But the main piece of this one is Juan Soto. He is the stud of the deal, and he wants a massive contract. I cannot afford the contract because I don't have enough money. So we're either going to have to make some changes, because I have been talking about how I want a right fielder. What position is this? Oh, this is left field. Tyler O'Neill isn't there anymore. I have been talking about how I want a right fielder that takes the place of what's his face? Spencer Torkelson. The thing is, we could probably trade Francisco Lindor. He's been a very solid player for us. But for that kind of money, is there a guy that we could get that's cheaper, like Wander Franco? No, we can't get Wander Franco. He's not as cheap, or he's not as easy to trade for. Tim Anderson's a little older. I would like to get a little younger at the position, too. The only problem with trading in the offseason is not a lot of people are under contract. That is one of the big problems. We can't even get Dansby Swanson straight up for Francisco Lindor. That's insane. I feel like the only way that we win a trade is if we get younger and if we get a lot cheaper. And I don't think that there's a guy here at any position, because even like if we try to trade for Fernando Tatis, that won't ever happen, because we'd have to hope that, I mean, Fernando Tatis is under contract until he dies, basically. What did we have to give up to get? Jack Flaherty brings that down a whole lot. What else do they want? Do they want Tyler Glass now? And Karinchak? Wow. Okay. So I could free up a lot of money by giving away two of my starting pitchers and Francisco Lindor to the Padres to get Fernando Tatis. Now, in theory, this is a good idea, because you're getting the final year of a contract, I think, for Glasnow. No, you're in the second year of a contract for Glasnow and Flaherty, and you're in a long-term contract for a lot of money with Francisco Lindor. You're getting a lot of years of Fernando Tatis, and he's an absolute stud. We know this. The only problem is if we do this trade, we give up two of our better pitchers. We're left with Dylan Cease, Shane McClanahan, Jack Leiter, Hunter Green, and all these young guys. And then we're right back where we were a couple of seasons ago with not very good starting pitching. All for a shortstop who's obviously amazing. He's really, really good, and it'd be worth the deal. It's just not gonna probably happen. I don't see it as a possibility. Fernando Tatis is probably not a possibility. That would be really, really cool to get Fernando Tatis. We might have to wait on Francisco Lindor until more players get under contract. That might have to be a possibility. Because I just don't see anybody here that's worth trading for who meets the standards that we're looking for at shortstop. And it's not like we have to get a shortstop, because we have O'Neal Cruz, who can play starting shortstop. He can start at shortstop for us any day. Like, he's right up there. He can do it. So it's not like we need to get a shortstop. We could trade Francisco Lindor for a left fielder. That's also a possibility. Like, we don't have to think about it in terms of just trading straight up for another player, another shortstop. We could trade for a left fielder. We could get Giancarlo Stanton. We could trade for a pitcher, a starting pitcher. That could be a possibility. So there's different options that we could go for. What is Aaron Judge? Is Aaron Judge still in the Yankees? I don't think so. Mike Trout. Can't get Mike Trout. Can't get Acuna. Acuna's on a cheap contract too. Is Andrew? He might be a right fielder. I forget what position they classify him as. It's different every time I load up a franchise. We could get Bryce Harper, but Bryce Harper is not like super cheap either. There's Aaron Judge. So we could trade him to the Pirates, but Aaron Judge is already 32. Lindor is 31. So we got to get younger if we're going to do it. Giancarlo Stanton's 35. Eloy Jimenez not under contract. Yordan Alvarez isn't even under contract yet. Man, this is a problem. Nobody's really under contract. What about a starting pitcher? Is there a starting pitcher that's under contract? Alek Manoah, I wish he was under contract so I could trade for him. We probably still wouldn't be able to get him. He is still the end game, I feel like. If we can somehow get Alek Manoah on the team, I feel like we'll be good to go. That is still the end game for us. Is there another starting pitcher I can add to this rotation that I feel like would benefit us? And preferably not be super, super expensive. I'm trying to avoid going super, super crazy. Can't get Shohei Ohtani. Walker Buehler's already 30. I didn't realize he was already 30. Mackenzie Gore. He's 82 overall. I kind of want an established pitcher. We already have a bunch of young guys. But all the starting pitchers are so expensive. Why is everybody so expensive? There's Chad McAlpin on the Tigers. Sonny Gray, no. We might have to just wait. But we can't wait because we're trying to get our right fielder Juan Soto. And I gotta free up money somehow. But nobody's under contract. It's such a double-edged sword. It's crazy. We could free up for Blake Snell, but I don't think that's going to help us in the long run. This is a sticky situation. Such a sticky situation. If we got Jose Barrios, but we'd have to throw in... I don't really want to throw in other stuff. I'm trying to keep my stuff. We could throw in Shane McClanahan. And I have a few pitchers that I probably don't need, but they're not under contract. They don't want Hunter Green. They don't... Ooh, Jackson Jobe really bumps that up. So Shane McClanahan. It's going to have to be somebody amazing, isn't it? To get Jose Barrios. And I just don't think we have anybody that's under contract that they would want that really pushes the envelope here. Max Muncy does. Young Max Muncy gets it through. So Francisco Lindor, Shane McClanahan, and Max Muncy for Jose Barrios. How did he do last year? 12-6. We have a ton of depth at second base, so it's not the end of the world. I think I'm going to do this trade. We free up a lot of money, 46 million, and we get a stud pitcher to go alongside our pitcher rotation that I've been looking for. So, adding Berrios, we have Flaherty, Berrios, Dylan Cease, Glasnow, and Jack Leiter. That looks a little bit better than Shane McClanahan in there now. So hopefully that works. And now the budget is 43 million now that we freed up that. Now we could possibly sign Juan Soto. There is a possibility, I guess. He'd be all of our money, basically. It's worth it, isn't it? Is it not worth it? 4 years? It's got to be worth it, right? It's got to be worth it. Is there a way that I can withdraw the offer on Tyler O'Neill? I don't really want to sign Tyler O'Neill anymore. Or if I do want to sign him, I want to trade him. Because I got to bring these guys back, too. I got to bring all those guys back. Oh, this is such a sticky situation. This is such a sticky situation. And the Yankees are offering 10 years, $339 million. I cannot afford that. The Yankees are going all in on Juan Soto. Okay. I think we're just going to have to back off on that one. Man, 10 years, $339 million. I just don't have the budget for that. We got to bring these guys back, so I got to try and pay these dudes. So we're going to go and do this real quick. Taguchi can come back. Kumar Rocker can come back. Actually, let me offer him a better offer. There we go. I'm going to go and do this, and you guys don't need to see this because it's just going to be me doing this the entire time. So I'm going to finish up this, and then I will see you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I just offered the arbitration for everybody that was involved, and I just tendered the contract. So we're going to simulate a little bit. I'm expecting to see Juan Soto get signed by the Yankees. The Diamondbacks make a trade for Ian Happ for a few prospects. Very interesting there. And a lot of our guys are now signing their contracts. That's good. So we'll continue simulating a little bit. Teoscar Hernandez moves from the Blue Jays to the Mariners. So the Blue Jays are a fire sale right now. They just got Francisco Lindor. Giovanni Gallegos signs with the Cubs for a 3-year deal. Brandon Woodruff signs with the Phillies for a massive 5-year, $142 million deal. And Aaron Bummer goes to the Mariners, 4 years, $24 million. Mariners making moves. Mariners are making moves. So we're getting most of our guys signed to that. Soto now has a 9-year, $315 million deal from the Diamondbacks. If he could hold on a little bit longer, that would be awesome. I just don't think we're going to be able to get him. Tyler O'Neill has decided to accept the qualifying offer. That's good. I wanted him to accept it, so now we have the possibility of trading him. If we could pull Shane Bieber, though, getting Juan Soto or Shane Bieber is the one of the two that we got to do. We got to get one of those guys. We have to trade Tyler O'Neill for a left fielder, though. If we're going to trade Tyler O'Neill, we got to get a left fielder back in return. A few guys have signed contracts, so that makes it a little bit easier. Unfortunately, Yordan Alvarez hasn't, although that would have been pretty tough to trade for him. Nick Castellanos, what's his speed looking like? It's probably not amazing anymore. It's 53. We probably could get him. We could get Christian Yelich, who's not really what he used to be, but that could be cool. And he's not cheaper, actually. That'd be a bad idea. I thought he was cheaper. Jock Peterson, no. There's Austin Meadows. We could just trade back for Austin Meadows. There's Ian Happ. We just saw him get traded. There's Chris Bryant, Austin Hayes. Kyle Schwarber's expensive. Giancarlo Stanton's obviously older. We don't want him. The left field spot's not amazing in terms of guys that are left on without contracts. I wish Austin Riley wasn't. I wish he was under contract. Is what I'm saying. Let's see. Maybe there's a right fielder that we could turn to left field. Bryce Harper is too expensive. We need a guy that's good and not expensive, not super expensive. We're trying to save money here. No, not there. Avisail Garcia's not the right guy. I'm not seeing anybody. Kyle Tucker's not even under contract. Teoscar Hernandez just got traded, so we're not going to trade for him. No, and there's no right fielder. We're going to have to wait on Tyler O'Neill a little bit until more people get signed to contracts. Carson Kelly signs a 6-year, $79 million deal with the Rockies. And there it is. The big fish is caught. 10 years, $339 million for 26-year-old Juan Soto. That is an insane contract. We just could not afford it. I was trying everything in my power to be able to afford that contract. It just was never going to work. It was just never going to be in the cards. Andrew Benintendi gets traded from the Guardians to the Twins. Okay. Very interesting there. And now it's time for choosing our 40-man roster. So who's on the 40-man that I don't want? Adam Kolarek. How much money are you making? Oh, he's in arbitration. I didn't even extend him. I don't think I did, at least. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. We probably got to trade you. I probably should just remove you from the 40-man. He's been offered salary. Okay. So, can I remove his salary arbitration? Because I didn't even think about that. Oh, I can just offer him a contract. Let's see what see if he accepts that. I don't know. We're probably going to have to keep him on there for a little bit. Who else do we want off the 40-man roster? I think everybody that's on the 40-man should be here. I hope these Class A guys, these guys can go up to AA now. Like, you can be in AA, you can be in AA, and you can be in AA. And then we're going to have to move some guys to AAA. And we're going to have to move some AAA guys to the Major League Club. I don't know why Bobby Witt's down here. Got to move Bobby up here. We got to move... I think it's probably time Willie Rodriguez steps up to the plate. He can probably play up here. Taguchi can play. We know that. And now we got to move some of these guys to AAA. Let's start with, I don't know. Let's start with Jeter Downs. You can go to AAA. Brett Batty can go to AAA. And then one more guy, probably a pitcher. Maybe Victor Gonzalez can go to AAA. Sure, we'll do that. Then everybody's where they want to be. But do I have everybody that I want on the 40-man roster? Probably not. I probably want Kumar Rocker on the 40-man roster. I want Jose De Jesus on the 40-man roster. I want Yafri Solano on the 40-man roster. I want Alfredo Valentine on the 40-man roster. Did I put him on there? Oh, it's a full 40-man roster. Okay. Well, those are the three main guys that I wanted, so that's good. And then everybody here in AAA. Is there anybody that actually stands out to me? No, I probably can live with that if anybody gets taken. Did the Tigers make the sign for Louis Mack? Did they sign Louis Mack? They did. Now we can trade for... Oh, look at the value he has. God, I wish he didn't get traded, or I wish he didn't get taken. We're going to have to make a move for him. Who do they want? You want Shane McCauley? They do. What about Alfredo Valentine? Oh, they do. Pete Robles? They want him too. What about Ethan Lindo? No, they don't want just him. Joey Estes? Yeah, we could give him up. And then I could give you somebody that I don't care about. Like Tyler Ramirez. Does that get it done? Joshua Pugh? Both of them? Yeah, but then we'd be losing our left field prospects. Bobby Quintana and Tyler Ramirez. There we go. Okay, we can bring back Louis Mack now. That's good. I feel better having Lewis McDonald back on the team. Because I certainly want him to be on the 40-man. Is he already on the 40-man? He's not on the 40-man. Okay, we got to figure somebody out. We got to take somebody off. Who's going to come off? Heston Kierstad? Might have to be. Heston, I apologize. If you get picked up, it's going to suck. But I got to put Louis Mack on the 40-man. He's got to be there. All right, let's move forward. Baltimore's claimed Heston Kierstad. It's whatever. It's whatever. Shane Bieber signs a 9-year, $315 million deal with the Giants. We just cannot pay the people that are, or what the other teams are paying these guys. We just don't have the money. It's just that simple. We just don't have the money to be able to offer these guys. That's insane, the kind of contracts they're getting offered here. Can I make an offer on... I can't. I don't think I can make an offer on Jacob deGrom. That's tough. That'd be really good. The Yankees have offered me a trade. They want Tetsuto Yamada. No, thank you. I'm perfectly happy keeping Tetsuto Yamada. Is there another starting pitcher? There's not really a starting pitcher here that's going to help us in the long run. John Means isn't going to help us. Pablo Lopez isn't going to help us. Jamison Tyon's not going to help us. AJ Minter signs a 5-year, $52 million deal with the Marlins. Carlos Correa, there's some money getting spent in this free agency period. 9 years, $315 million. These are insane numbers we're talking. Absolutely insane numbers. Can we discuss Fernando Tatis? They want Jack Flaherty and CJ Abrams. To pull a guy like Fernando Tatis, all we'd have to give up is Jack Flaherty. Alek Manoah still hasn't signed. But he's our ace. Oops, I don't want to do that. The only problem is that Flaherty is our ace, and our starting rotation actually looks pretty good. So the problem in trying to pull Fernando Tatis is that we'd have to give up Flaherty, and I don't want to do that. Not right now, at least. I want to actually see how he plays and if he's getting the full season. Let's keep on going. The Yankees are still offering... I'm not going to give you Tetsuya Yamada. Is Tetsuya Yamada on the trade block? I didn't think he was on the trade block. Update the trade block. Is Tetsuya Yamada here? No, Tetsuya Yamada's not even... So why you offer me... I'm not going to trade him to you. Jordan Hicks gets traded from the Red Sox to the Dodgers, and Gleyber Torres signs a 3-year, $18 million deal with the Nationals. They go past the winter meetings. Matt Barnes gets traded to the Padres from the Brewers, and John Means gets signed to the Padres for a 4-year deal. We go to the Rule 5 draft. Javier Baez gets traded from the Tigers to the Brewers for a couple prospects. Brett Baty got picked up, and Tyler Soderstrom got picked up in the Rule 5 draft. I just noticed those two guys. So we just lost 2 of our young guys because they weren't on the roster. Tyler Soderstrom is a little bit more of an upsetting one, but we do have Shea, I guess, and we have a couple decent catchers in the minors. That's a little upsetting. And Brett Baty's not a big deal. It just, we don't have a lot of third basemen now. That is a problem, I guess. We probably do have to sign some third basemen just to fill out the roster. Can I get Maikel Franco on the cheap? I can get him for about $2.5 million. Who else can I get that's cheap? Is there somebody that's cheap and good? Joe Rizzo. I don't know who you are, but you seem like a decent player. We could get you. Carter Keyboom. Jake Means. No. David Fry. Jack Dunn. Come on. Why has everybody got deep potential? Show me the money. Show me the money. This guy up here, Levi Jordan, can play a lot of stuff. Oh, no. It's this guy, Ali Castillo. He can't do anything well, but he's a good fielder. He's 35 years old. Is there somebody down here that has better than C or D potential? Give me just a B or something. I'm not seeing anything. It's not looking good. It's not looking decent for the people down here at the bottom. No, all those guys are pretty sucky. So maybe we could sneak a cheap contract with somebody that's up here. Jonathan VR, Mike Moustakas. Why is everybody so old? Everybody's so old. Kevin Smith. We could bring Kevin Smith back. He was an Oakland Athletic at one point. We just need bodies, really. I wouldn't mind Carter, having Carter on the team. All right, we'll see what those offers do if they sign or anything. Corbin Burns signs a 6-year, $147 million deal with the Angels. The Cougars have 41 players on the 40-man. Who just got signed to the 40-man? Did Adam Kolarek sign his contract yet? Can I release you? If you place Adam Kolarek on release waivers and he is not claimed, you'll be required to pay his contract. I don't care. Just release him. Whatever. So who got put on the 40-man that wasn't on the 40-man already? I don't know. Did our guys get signed? Yeah, it looks like all of our third basemen got signed, so we should have more depth at third base now. It's not good depth, but it's depth at least. We got guys that can play on different positions, so that's good. Oh, Maikel Franco got put on the 40-man. Oh, I don't want you on the 40-man, Maikel. Sorry. No disrespect. No disrespect, but I don't want you on the 40-man roster. You know what I'm saying? Angel Ramos is a 69 overall. He should probably play Double-A. He's got a tattoo. I didn't realize that. All right, but now Double-A has a little bit too many people, so this guy's going to have to go to Class A. Sorry about your luck, my guy. Let's keep on simulating. Giancarlo Stanton got traded straight up for Wilson Contreras. Phillies and Yankees. Yankees are making moves, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas Sims signs a 5-year, $67.5 million deal with the White Sox. Very interesting free agent period. Jacob deGrom is still here, but we just don't have the money to pay for him. 1 year of Jacob deGrom would be pretty cool, but we still got offers on arbitration. They're going to give me Nick Castellanos for O'Neal Cruz, but O'Neal Cruz is my guy now. He's the starting shortstop. Yohan Moncada signs a 3-year deal with the Reds, but we got to get to arbitration hearings. Jacob deGrom signs a 1-year, $22.5 million deal with the Red Sox. So a 1-year deal. Victor Robles goes to the Royals for 3 years. Yeah, man, this was a very, very good free agent class that I wanted to spend money on. We just didn't have the money to spend the money on. Okay, so what's our budget looking like now? If we go and finish all that, the budget is now $7.15 million after everybody gets signed to those arbitration contracts. Jose Barrios does have a pretty expensive contract. We're going to keep him around. We're going to keep this core of pitchers around to see how they do together. Tyler O'Neill is really the only one that I'm not 100% sold on. Can Fernando Tatis play left field? I think he can. He can play left field. What about if I throw that together? They wouldn't. Okay, so. Okay. I understand. You want Jack Flaherty. I know you do. But I don't want to give you Jack Flaherty. I'd give you Tyler Glasnow. We're not going to get Tatis. It's not going to happen. Did Yordan Alvarez sign a contract? He did. Yordan is a possibility. Yordan is a possibility. He doesn't have the speed, but bringing more power to the team, I don't hate it. Right field is still an issue. Why is right field still an issue? Do we have somebody that can play right field that's a high overall? O'Neal Cruz is going to have to play shortstop. I guess we could play Julio Rodriguez at right field, but he's not a high overall. We do have Joe Adell. I mean, it's not like we don't have a right fielder. We have a lot of closing pitchers we don't need. Mariano Rivera could go, but they're going to need something more substantial. What are they going to want? They're going to want something. They'd take Tetsuya Yamada. They'd take Gavin Lux. They'd take Willie Rodriguez. They'd take Omar Trevino. They're not going to take any of the third basemen. They'd take CJ. We'd actually be able to get more if we traded CJ Abrams away. I don't really want to do that. They'd take Robert Poisson. Okay, so there's a few guys that they would take. But I just don't think the right thing is there. So Tyler O'Neill, Mariano Rivera, and probably one of our second basemen. I hate to do it because we do have a lot of depth at second base. And Gavin Lux can play outfield. So Gavin Lux could play right field if we needed him to. Omar Trevino. I mean, I do like Omar. But we have Nate Higgins, who's younger and not younger, but has better potential. I wish they'd take Pedro Fernandez. Oh, this is a massive trade if we were to do it. This is a massive trade. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What a trade. What a absolutely mega trade we just pulled off there. It's only 1 year of Yordan Alvarez. We have to sign him next season. But we'd have to do the same thing with Tyler O'Neill. He's a free agent next year too. So it's not like we're giving up a guy who we have control over for a guy that we don't have control over. No, they're both not. They're only under contract for 1 more season. But Yordan Alvarez is significantly cheaper for this season. What a massive trade that was. An absolutely massive trade. Yordan Alvarez now becomes the starting left fielder. Right field can probably be... Is he not on the team? Oh, there he's in center field. Okay. I was going to say it's probably going to be Gavin Lux, but Gavin Lux is in center field. I don't hate that. And who's this? This is shortstop, so that's going to have to be O'Neill Cruz. Where's O'Neill Cruz? O'Neill Cruz is playing third base. Bobby Witt's going to play third base. Cruz is going to play shortstop. And then this can be O'Neill Cruz, Torkelson, Bobby Witt. This one doesn't matter, but I just had to figure it out. There we go. Pete Alonso at first base. This is left field, so that's you. And then we got... This is center field, so that's Gavin Lux. And then this is what matters, so we got to make you with you. And then O'Neill Cruz at that's right field, so that's Torkelson. Alvarez at left field, and then O'Neill Cruz at shortstop. Perfect. You'd love to see that. Then we got to have Yordan play hitting 5, probably. I don't hate that. And then we got to fix this. So that's shortstop. That's O'Neill, Bobby Witt. Then right field, make it Torkelson. Then we go Alvarez at left field. And then we go Gavin Lux in center. All right, perfect. Those no DH ones don't really matter. So we got the lineup figured out. What a massive trade. What a massive trade. Now we get to spring training. Wow. I can't even fathom the power that we have now. Yordan Alvarez was battling with Pete Alonso for home run king last year. Alonso won it, but we have the two 50 home run hitters from last season hitting 4 and 5 in our lineup. That is very, very awesome. And our starting pitching, our pitching rotation looks a lot better now that we added Jose Barrios. So I have a good feeling about this season. And remember, the GM goals are a lot more intense. We got to win the division and win the league pennant during our contract situation. And if you see our job security, it's poor. So we are in year 1 of a 3-year contract that is going to be heavy expectations. And I hope that we can live up to it. What a massive episode. What a massive offseason. It wasn't as intense as I wanted it to be because I wanted to get like Shane Bieber or Juan Soto, but we just couldn't pull that off. I couldn't figure it out. We just didn't have the money situation. But getting Yordan Alvarez, who was second in home runs with 51, only to the other guy that's on our team, Pete Alonso, with 55, is absolutely insane. That's a 1-2 punch you do not want to face. So in the end, it actually turned out to be a pretty successful offseason. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I'm excited for year number 4 to start and see how this team simulates and then progresses throughout the season. I think that we have a team that can actually do some business and do some damage in the American League. So it's going to be an interesting experiment, an interesting season to see how we do. It says that we have the first best pitching in the MLB, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.